Alright, this is Xyron back in action, and today I want to talk about my new team. And I'm really excited to talk about it because I believe I found a new meta and a new way to defeat bosses, okay? So I'm not talking about an arena team, I'm talking about a team to overcome any boss in the Vortex or in the Vortex of Trials or whatever event they can hit on us, okay? And as you know, Gilgamesh is coming out soon, and I'm getting all ready for it. This is my team. Okay, so first up, I want to talk about Sirius. So Sirius is amazing. Okay, she has dual cast in her kit. That is amazing, and her dual cast, unlike XDeath, can dual cast Akira and can dual cast Green Magic. So she has I equip her with the healing staff so that she can have Cura in her kit and dual cast Cura when she's not buffing my team up. Next up, she has Bablizaga, which is 70% resist. Like, what? That is amazing, okay? Bathundaga, same, and Bafaraga, I left that out, but that's 70% buffing of your elemental resistance. It is amazing. It is 40% more than Cloud of Darkness's Omni Veil, alright? So that is something you definitely want to look into. Probably someone you should pull for. She's only a 3-star unit. She is cheap man's Marie. If you have Marie, put her into your team. She deserves to be top spot. I know my friend Titus just pulled her from a summon ticket. Your like might be there, so go for it. She has Protect Taga, and that gives you a 40% defense boost up for your entire team of allies. That is amazing as well. And her limit burst, 25% for all elemental resist. Brilliant. Alright, and I would equip her with Ramu, and the reason is because you might ask, why not Kabanko? Well, the reason is Kabanko gives you Cura, gives you Bafire, Babliza, and Thunder, and you don't need that on Sirius. She has every single one of them, so you don't need to put her on that. Then you are asking, why not Shiva? Well, Shiva is more of an attack, and then you are asking, why not Siren? Because Siren is better fit on to Rifia because of the spirit. So Ramu on Sirius for the MP, for the magic, and everything along with that. Okay, next up, we are going to have Refaya, and she's my favorite girl. If you heard my review of her, amazing. Dual cast with Kuraja, so Sirius will function more as a secondary healer. Previously, I had Sissel as my secondary healer, but I felt that he wasn't doing too much for me. I've replaced him with Sirius as my secondary healer. I figure that I don't need to have him on my team unless I need to buff up my spirit or my magic. But as you can see, my team is a physical attack team, so I don't really need magic. So I might need spirit buff, and I can find a way around that. It's okay. Okay, next up, she has full life, right? There's my first revive person, the person that can revive the team if it goes wrong. I could have put Ling here, to be honest, but I prefer Rifera, and I've used her. But a substitute you can have is Ling. You can use Luca. Luca has obviously been the top healer of the game, but I kind of like Rifera still. Yeah, alright, because of a full life, full HP for the healer, for the person that dies. Next up, she has Embolden, 45% health, 45% defense, and 45% attack buffed up. So Refire on Siren because of the spirit. That's great. Let's talk about my next person, Furion. And Furion, a lot has been said about him. The reason why I'm putting him on my team is because I want to be attack based, okay, and I want to have the killers on him. Okay, he has 75% beasts, demons, dragons, birds, insects, plants. Wow, that's almost everything, okay? And he has Finbra, which is 1.8, if I'm not wrong, ignore defense, 25%, attack all. So that is really great with the killers. What is amazing about him is his attack will reach a 25% more buff if you put on him either a bow, whip, gun, or throwing. So if you have a dual wield, that is where he gets interesting. Okay. Next up, attack 30%, hammer, axe, spear, fist, and he's going to be my third tier attacker, and that's why I'm putting on him a golem. Now, golem is really interesting in the sense that he has certain things about him that are not just for tankers. Okay, he actually has provoke, and Furion dying is not as bad as Sirius dying, because Sirius is going to do my healing and my buffing, and so is Refire. So for him to provoke and die as the third tier unit, it's fine with me. So provoke is good. The other thing that I have put into his kit is actually I will start to add in bug killer as well as stone killer. At this point, my Furion will be pretty much a killer of everything. That is what you want to aim to do for your third tier killer. You want him to be equipped and well-rounded, alright? And just to show you, this will be how my Furion looks like, okay? I will equip him with my Gigas Axe, which is attack 85, and as you can see, I'm doing a free-to-play, so there is no dual wield on my left hand, but look at his attack, a whopping 473, without even a secondary thing. As you can see, Tiger Mask, you can craft that in the shop, Black Belt Gi, 2 hero rings, and attack 10% for every single slot. That's how you will get 473. Alright, and next up, alright, let's talk about my favorite unit of all time, Noctis. Now, of course, if you don't have Noctis, so I gather that you probably have a Furion, right? So I'm not going to talk about a replacement for him. If you don't have a replacement for him, put Sissel on, no problem, right? You have 3 healers, a bit less damage, that's fine. Now, Noctis is the one you want to at least have a top tier attack unit in your team, whether that is Chizuru, whether that is Noctis, whether that's Lunef, Lightning, Elza, Gilgamesh. You want a top tier attack. It could even be Cloud of Darkness, but I highly advise against it. The reason why I choose Noctis as my top tier is because number one, he has comeback. So if Refire is focusing on healing the team, Noctis can revive the team. Number two, he has Thunder, Ice, and Fire Flask, and what that does is that it can chain a combination, and its individual uses are so unique and so powerful. Thunder increases magic and spirit, Fire does ailments, and Ice stops, and that's amazing. Okay, that is so good. In the Dreadnought, I used the Ice Flask all the way until the boss. Amazing. Okay, he has point warp to heal his own mana. He has warp break, which is basically a mini little 1/4 break. You defend, you decrease the defense of the enemy by a huge amount. All right, and last but not least, he has cover, which recovers your MP. Right, and that's so crucial. Now, just to return back to Refire, I said dual cast because I'm going to get dual cast for him, for her, and I know some of you might not get it. I'm currently without it. As you can see, I don't have dual cast in my kit right now, but when she gets dual cast, it'll be Kuraja, and if you don't have dual cast, that's okay. Sirius can do the dual cast because that's innate. Okay, she can Kura, and then your Refire can Kuraja one time, or Embolden, or Full Life. No problem, right? Noctis is obviously equipped with Ifrit. I cannot wait for Odin to come out because Odin will be the best attack HP, and I'm going to equip Noctis with Ifrit. I'm going to give my Ifrit to potentially Furion, right? Limitless possibilities. I'm excited, right? Next up, and last but not least, we have Randy. Alright, and a replacement for Randy would be Rain. Just a direct replacement. All of you have Rain, so Rain is definitely possible. And you are going like, what? Why do I want Rain or Randy? Right, for Rain, he has leadership, right? 60 MP, but it's a buff up for every single parameter. Attack, defense, magic, spirit. Beautiful. Secondly, full break. You need a full breaker on your team. Remember this. Okay, everything else about Rain is useless, so uh, no offense to Rain lovers, that's just who he is. I'm going to talk a bit more about Randy. I believe he is a rich man's Rain. He is my second tier attacker, and let me give you an idea of how that will look like. This is my Randy, okay, and I will equip him with a Venard, okay, and that was a free event. I believe it was a Brave Frontier collaboration, plus 76. If you don't have that, you can equip him with any other sword. I believe there's the Golden Blade that you get for free, 51 attack. You just want to put the best sword on him. Again, the usual staple, Tiger Mask, Black Belt, Gi, both craftable, and you want your hero rings. I'm putting my attack 10% for every single one, and 544 attack. Just like that. Okay, that is my Randy. I love him. And back to the game. He's my second tier attacker. He has Dragon 50%, Beast 50%, Fairies 50%, Undead 50%. Wow, anything that Firion cannot hit, Randy will. Alright, and that is amazing. And last but not least, he has full break. Okay, and so you're asking, Xyron, why Carbuncle? And this is why I love to play with the Aspers with this, because I love to explore how useful and how we can utilize each hero for what he might not have but what an Asper can provide. So as you can see, my Randy will be able to do Bablizzara, right? And he will be able to do Blatundra soon, as well as Bafira and Cura. Now, get this right, my Randy is better than yours because he can heal my team. Let me just show you a bit of the magic. He can cure, he can cura. Alright, this is not innate, it's because I put Carbuncle on him. He has Bafira, he has Bablizzara, and he has Blatundra, right? Because of Carbuncle. Carbuncle is amazing, and I love it because very often your full breaker in your team, whether it's Warrior of Light, whether it's Rain, whether it's Sissel, they don't have anything to do after they have buffed your team up, or after they have debuffed the enemy. Now, so imagine this, okay? The first round of the game, Sirius does a dual cast, Bafira, Bablizzara, okay? And Rifia does an Embolden, right? Firion does a Provoke, Noctis does Walk Break, and Randy does Full Break, okay? Second round, Sirius does Cura, and then Refire does Full Life if he has to revive anyone. Randy can Cura, alright? And if Sirius has died, Refire can Full Life Sirius, and Randy can do the curing. Or Refire can choose not to revive him, and he can choose to Curaja, and Randy can choose to use Carbuncle's Bafira and Bablizzara, right? Like, it's just that interchangeable, and I love the way that it can go about. The crowning jewel in all of this is where you put Carbuncle. Always put Carbuncle with your full breaker, because that expands the utility of that hero and that unit. Alright? Don't put Carbuncle on Sirius. She has Cura. She has through the healing stuff, she has Bablizzara, she has Blatundra, she has all of that. You don't need to put that on Refire, because Refire is always healing. You need that. Alright, don't put Carbuncle on anyone but the full breaker. You're three attackers, right? My Firion, my Noctis, and my Randy. Noctis, well, he's not the crowning jewel, but he is the carry, alright? And you want a Chizuru, or you want someone that can carry you. You want a Mercedes, kind of something like that, alright? And Firion is, well, he's accessible to all. If you do not have a Firion, you can put a Cloud of Darkness to be your second secondary tech unit, but this is my team and I'm building them up. As you can see, Sirius is level 30 out of 60, 4-star. Can't wait to level her up. Xyron is 5-star, level 79. I hope you like this video. This is my team. Get your team down. Share with me what your team is. Xyron out. Please like and subscribe.